Hi kids, welcome to Happy Monster and learn English together. Once upon a time, in a small and quiet village, there lived a little girl named Lyra. She had no parents, no brothers or sisters. She lived alone in a tiny wooden hut on the edge of the forest. Lyra loved painting more than anything in the world. She had no paper, no canvas, no bright colors. All she had was her imagination. She drew with sticks on the ground, with flowers crushed into powder, with berries that stained her fingertips. Most people in the village ignored her. They thought painting was useless. While others worked in the fields or sold food at the market, Lyra spent her days sketching the sky, the animals, and her dreams. She was poor, lonely, and often hungry, but her heart was full of colors no one else could see. One day, while walking along the forest path, Lyra found an old paintbrush lying beneath the roots of a tree. It looked broken, with half the handle missing, but to Lyra it was more precious than gold. She cleaned it carefully and brought it home. That night, something magical happened. The brush began to glow with a soft light. When Lyra picked it up and painted a small candle on the wall, the candle came alive, burning gently and filling the room with warm light. The brush was enchanted. Whatever she painted became real. At first, Lyra painted only small things. A loaf of bread when she was hungry. A blanket to keep her warm. Flowers to brighten her empty room. But soon, she began using the brush to help the people around her. She painted roofs for families whose homes were broken by storms. She painted a bridge for travelers when the river washed away the path. She painted food for children who cried of hunger. The villagers, who once ignored her, now admired and loved her. They saw not just a poor little girl, but a kind heart with a gift that brought hope. But far away, a greedy lord heard the story of the magic brush. He sent his soldiers to capture Lyra and locked her inside a dark tower. He demanded that she use the brush to paint gold, jewels, and palaces for him. Lyra refused. She would never use her gift for greed. She stayed silent, but secretly, she painted little birds with her brush. The birds came alive, flew out the window, and carried messages back to the villagers. The people of the village began to plan a rescue. Meanwhile, the Lord grew impatient. One stormy night, he ordered Lyra to paint him an enormous mountain of treasure. With steady hands, Lyra dipped the brush and painted, not treasure, but a great storm. Winds howled, lightning flashed, and waves of rain crashed down. The storm tore apart the greedy lord's castle and swept away his ambition forever. When the storm faded, Lyra escaped and returned to her village. She never painted gold or riches. Instead, she used the brush to create gardens, rivers, and fields full of life. Under her care, the village blossomed into a place of happiness. The people no longer laughed at dreams. They believed in kindness, in imagination, and in the colors of hope. And so, the little girl who once painted only in silence became the light of her village. Lyra and her magic brush lived on, not in wealth, but in the joy of giving.